President of the St. Kitts Taxi Association, Barry Daniel, says taxi drivers are in the dark as to what exactly will happen when the borders are officially opened on October 31st. Speaking to SK Newsline on Monday, Mr. Daniel said they have not been adequately briefed by the Ministry of Tourism or Minister Lindsey Grant, despite efforts to get a meeting with him.
Not met with the minister. We had a few meetings scheduled with the minister, whereby I asked the minister along with the other two presidents to choose a day when he's available. And when the meeting was set, something came up and the minister set it for the following day. At that same time, we were basically no schools were open, and I am a father of two little ones. I have a 8-month-old baby, I have a 8-year-old baby, 8-year-old boy. So I decided, no, I am going to stay home with my children because it makes no sense because I have nowhere for them to go. And being at their stage, they're open to anything. So I decided, I'm going to stay home. It has been 3 attempts to have a meeting with the minister. I had this back and forth with the minister before. And I mean, here we are, just 11 days before the borders are opened. And we as stakeholders, we don't know what's going to happen.
Mr. Daniel said taxi drivers were told that modifications would have to be made to their vehicles to make them COVID ready. More specifically, placing a plexiglass to separate the drivers from passengers. However, taxi drivers said the plexiglass would have been more expensive and less user-friendly. Hence, they proposed another option, which was cheaper and, in Mr. Daniel's view, better.
I basically was not for the plexi. And I did a COVID training online. I have a certificate where I was certified by CARFA. I have that on display in my vehicle. And there and then, I said no. With me traveling back and forth daily with my children, the plexiglass, if rain falling, I need my daughter from in the back, if she mother go in the supermarket, I have to come around and go behind with her. And I thought about it, and we put a Velcro. We use Velcro with a plastic and it's sealed. When I took my vehicle to the NEOC on September 1st, almost everybody from the Commissioner of Police, the Assistant Commissioner, the guy from Coast Guard, Dr. Wilkerson, Dr. Laws, Mr. Samuel, everybody was there. Sarkozy's made the presentation on my behalf, because he's the one to make the appointment, and within 5 to 10 minutes the vehicle was approved.
Without much information on what taxi drivers would be required to do when the borders are reopened or whether they would get adequate business, Mr. Daniel said they will just have to take the necessary precautions in doing their work.
The most we can do, and honestly, is to govern ourselves accordingly and just be safe. But I would like for every one of our members to be able to make $1 or several dollars. That's the whole thing, because it's frustrating.
Efforts to reach Minister of Tourism Lindsey Grant up to Newstime Monday were unsuccessful. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.